Let's, go into the phone lines and speak with the Chief Executive Officer of the Global Info Analytics, Musa Dankwa, for a conversation. Mr. Musa Dankwa, thank you for your time. You're welcome. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Annie.
Right, grateful. Are you in Accra or you're in Ashanti region?
Hey, I'm in Accra.
So, well, your polls were out, and you pitched, the results pitched Mr. Boateng at 50.6%, with 47.5% going to Owusu Ediomi, who was running independent. With the trend that you're seeing, and Ediomi, causing a lot of threat, I think, to the NDC's camp, NPP's camp, pardon me. Is this something that you think the results of the research will still stand after the elections?
Thank you very much. If you read the report carefully and follow up with the interviews we've granted, we've said that the poll shows that it is too close to call. Even though MPP is leading slightly, things could change. And we gave a situation where it could change in Ediomi's favor. We said that if Ediomi is able to get at least 40% of MPP supporters today, he will win. And what we are seeing in the Ejisu right now is lack of enthusiasm.
If you can position yourself properly, I'm really struggling to hear you.
Right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. But can you speak up?
Is it better?
Yes.
Okay. What I was saying is that even though the report puts lawyer Kwabena Boateng slightly ahead, we said that the results of the poll suggest that it is too close to call, because the lead was within the margin of error, and that it is anybody's election to win. And anyone who is able to turn out his numbers to come and vote would win the election. So anybody who is able to turn out the numbers today would win.
So even though the result is giving us Kwabena Ediomi going independent, getting the 47, there's still a possibility of him winning?
Yes, because remember the margin of error for the survey was 3.4%.
3.4%, that's the margin of error.
Yes, but MP was leading with 3.1%. It means that anybody can win, because the margin of error is bigger than the lead MPP has.
I'm not sure. Okay, so days after those results have come out, are you able to, tell, even though you have not conducted any official research on the ground, by the trend, what are you able to tell me?
From what I have watched on television, just like many of you have done so far this morning, it appears that there is larger turnout probably in the areas where Ediomi is likely to do well, and lower turnout in areas where MPP must do well. And if that trend continues, then that could be a problem for the MPP.
So we've also run stories of the youth that are supposed to be voting, demanding payment from the delegates before they the candidates, before they cast their votes. Can that also influence the voting pattern?
Now, if you look at the polls, only a third of voters could take money and vote the way you want them to vote. Others may punish you for giving money. So you have to be very, very careful. And you don't even know which electoral areas are open to taking money and which areas are not. So, and we have that data, but we did not publish it for good governance reasons. So people must be very careful as to where and who they give money to. It could backfire.
The issue of vote buying, which has been quite topical, how deep is it affecting the parting of votes?
I think if there's any lesson to be learned, let's cast our mind back to Asenov, where the poll shows that those who gave the bribe most lost, according to the poll that we did there after the election. So you have to be very careful. I mean, people are discerning nowadays. The people who we have now as voters are not the same people who were voting during Rawlings' time or Kufuor's time. Time is changing, and they must realize that things could not be the same again.
Right. Mr. Musa Dankwa, we're grateful for speaking to us here.